Nature, that's why I come out here. Just little tricep pushdowns in the sunlight, getting my tan on. My new Oakley sponsorship. Shout out to Oakley for all the love. Shout out to Silent Mike Fitness Equipment. Basically what they do is they manufacture equipment and they already make it rusty so it can't get dirtier. When it feels like it's been used, but it hasn't been used. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about the deadlift. First, we gotta build some lats. 8 months ago, I entered a random deadlift competition. I ended up pulling a 30-pound PR of 705 pounds. Many people ask me how and why. So here we're gonna talk about it. A couple things. The obvious, technique work, getting better at the lift of deadlifting. My mobility in my hips got a little bit better. I was able to force my knees out a little bit more. The way I accomplished this, what I call the Cone Deadlift. Refer to other videos, but basically what we're talking about is a controlled eccentric. Try to control the weight on the way down, let that weight pull you into a better position, letting the weight dissipate on the ground just a little bit, about 80% being soft and under control, and then pulling straight up, hips down, hips straight up. So we're not re-pumping or resetting each time. We're allowing the weight to pull us into a tighter, more optimal position, over repetition, hey, shut up over there. Do they understand that we're trying to film a goddamn YouTube video? Allow the weight to pull you into a better position, a tighter position, over repetition, after repetition, your starting 1 rep will improve. Number 2 for myself as a sumo deadlifter, the second biggest thing, and these aren't in priority, but another huge factor was quad strength. Something to really help the starting position and the lockout of the sumo deadlift. Quad strength can help the conventional, but conventional building stronger hamstrings, stronger low back will help overall. What I did to build quad strength is basically what we focused on is the pause squat. A belt squat, if you have access to it, is a great way to build volume in the quads, strengthen the quads without taxing the back. A high bar squat or a more upright squat, driving the knees forward, another great way to build up the quads. Building up those quads will really help your overall positioning and lockout, again, standing up tall in the deadlift. Number 3, programming. Getting sufficient volume in the deadlift. So what I decided to do is I was squatting currently 3 times a week, deadlifting 1 time a week with the deadlift, or excuse me, with a stiff leg deadlift on the second. And all I did is I took away 1 squat day and I added another light kind of technique deadlift day. And as I progressed, as I peaked towards the meet, that deadlift day became heavier. So I'd have a main day where I'm dealing with 70, 80, 85, and then eventually 90%. And then my secondary day, excuse me. Oh, and if you guys didn't notice my 1,000-foot pool, my 10 Ferrari sitting in the driveway, you can too deadlift 705 pounds, drive exotic cars, and own a bed and breakfast if you follow those 3 simple tools. Thanks, bitches. I'm out of here.